Greetings, all you late-night star chasers. This is Silent J. The missus and I are over in Microtech space this week. Finished some jobs around Hurston and headed towards the techno-hippie hub of Stanton. We'll bring you a few more sounds of Hurston you might typically hear in McIntyre and Victor's tonight, and then we'll transition you into the white-collar cool of Wally's Bar on Microtech. We'll start tonight with Workers' Paradise by the Regulators, telling the story of Stanton's earliest workers and their journey. And we'll follow it up with a replay of Rosie Rollins' A Paycheck's Worth from last week, because I like that song so much. Keep it here on Late Night Star Chasers.
They said to trust, just stick with the plan. They said we represent you working man. That's how the whole thing began. Those first settlers should have cut and ran, but they sat tight, they all dug in, never ever stopped trying to make a fair living. 20 years went by and then they started asking, when's our turn to finally win? We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. Our parents rolled the dice and brought us to a worker's paradise. And so now we pay the price, 'cause they chose a worker's paradise. Then the unions formed one day. They said they'd get us decent pay if you support us come what may. Negotiations start without delay, but all we got out of that fight was a single holiday, but no raise in sight. The prices went up and things got tight, and every single day we prayed with all our might. We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. We just wanted a fair slice out of this worker's paradise, and pretty soon we won't play nice in this rotten worker's paradise. Slaving every day, crying every night. We couldn't help but say it was time we stood up to fight. But then the shuttle came and gave us a chance to get away from here without a final glance. One shot, one night, one chance to go and say goodbye, never get mistreated no more. We shuffled in, filled the seats row by row, rocketed toward Hurston in the twilight glow. We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. We've been spending most our lives living in a worker's paradise. We finally saw right through
They say Hurston is bad, but this is the best chance we've ever had. They say Hurston is cruel. I say a paycheck's worth a dozen fools. My granny got here in 45. Her family barely left Nick's alive. By 52 she was on the line. Safe working, living and feeling fine. They say Hurston is bad, but this is the best chance we've ever had. They say Hurston is cruel. I say a paycheck's worth a dozen fools. My mama grew up and she came of age beneath Solomon Hurston's watchful gaze. And come 18 she signed on the line to be a worker till age 39. They say Hurston is bad, but this is the best chance we've ever had. They say Hurston is cruel. I say a paycheck's worth a dozen fools. No want, no fear, no hunger here. Just steady pay and a long career. Off-worlders think that we're oppressed. We think that we can overdress. All my life, one thing I knew is that all I wanted was to work here too. Hurston, my birthright, my only home. It's in my blood, within my bones. They say Hurston is bad, but this is the best chance we've ever had. They say Hurston is cruel. I say a paycheck's worth a dozen fools.
Welcome back. Next, we'll bring you the lighter side of Hurston. What I've learned from my time down in Lorville, other than to keep your helmet on, is that it's not all gloom and despair. There's joy and humor, too. Life on Hurston is what you make it. Coming up, we'll have a song that tries to answer the question, why has Hurston been so difficult to terraform? And why has it taken so long? Apparently, the middle management positions with responsibility over terraforming are semi-hereditary, as Randy Ruckus will explain in his new release, 100 Years of Work. But up first is a song about a typical maintenance mechanic down in the factories in Lorville. You know, my dad is retired now, but that's what he did in the early years of his long working career. So, Dad, this one's for you. It's Making It Tick by Fire Marshal 5. You're listening to Late Night Star Chasers with Silent J, your long-distance co-pilot through the cold, dark night.
Shadows hum, machines alive, gears beat like drums, wrench in hand, his faithful blade in the grime, his kingdom's made. Piston side, belt start to spin, he tips his cap, let's work begin. The whistling mechanic, grease on his hands, fixing the world with his quiet demands. Hello to the left, a nod to the right, making it tick in the dim factory light. Factory light. Bolts and cogs, a symphony crude, sweat on his brow, but he's in the mood. Hurston's heartbeat, he knows the tune. Under the stars or under the moon, motors sing, he hums along, turning chaos into song. The whistling mechanic, grease on his hands, fixing the world with his quiet demands. Hello to the left, a nod to the right, making it tick in the dim factory light. Factory light. The whistling mechanic, grease on his hands, fixing the world with his quiet demands. Hell to the left, a nod to the right, making it tick in the dim factory light. Factory light.
Late night star chasers with Silent J, your long distance co-pilot through the cold dark night.
Good morning, Hurston. It's cloudy again today with a chance for bronchitis and black lung. Have a productive day!
I'm descended from a line of the non-mechanically inclined. For generations we've made our home in Hurston's habitation dome. The women in my family line could keep a house and raise kids fine, but the men were lazy, just sat around until all that changed and a trade we found. You see, my great-grandmammy told my great-grandpop that his Slavic ways just had to stop. I need some help, you unemployed creep. Go find a job and earn your keep. For 80 years we've been the ones wrangling the winds and blocking suns. We terraform the Hurston sphere. Hurston's workers breathing fine. You see, terraforming is quite the trick. It takes so long, can't do it quick. And my great-grandpappy knew just enough about heat and clouds and other stuff. He knew he could concoct a plan to win over the whole Hurston clan. We'd make the planet green and lush, no need to worry, just trust us. Now looking back, what an accomplishment. As my ancestors, they came and went. They were always gainfully employed, and their angry wives they could avoid. For 80 years we've been the ones wrangling the winds and blocking suns. We terraform the Hurston sphere, we make it better every year. It takes some time, you got that right. 100 years, not overnight, but now we're running out of time to get Hurston's workers breathing fine. My grandpas didn't do a lot when the shallow air got cold or hot. Made promises and wrote reports that left the ball right inside my court. My daddy napped in his chair all day through the dusty storms and acid rain. And now I've got just 20 years to give this hell an atmosphere. And now I spend most my days hiding out in my office from the Hurston haze. I still don't know what I will do to make recycled air smell new. But when I do pull off this feed and get this planet nice and neat, I'll march right home and tell my wife I've earned a nice and lazy life. Those women who chased my fathers out would kick themselves without a doubt if they knew how they had caused delay to a bright and shiny Hurston day. 'Cause all the men in my family weren't made for productivity. The work of a century left undone in the terraform office on Hurston. Now stay safe out there. Air quality index is a solid 12.5% today.
Well, it seems the women of Hurston appear to be pretty solid, but I guess the men are a little hit and miss. Good to know. Next up, we'll transition and pay some bills. We've got Dance in the Rain by Vanessa Villalobos, a song about those pesky thieves who slink around the Lazarus sites and then wait for real warriors to clear the area and then steal the loot before they can secure it. We'll bookend that with a couple ads to keep us afloat. You're with Late Night Star Chasers. We'll see you on the other side.
When you need reliable parts, come to the place where winning starts. Tammany and Sons. When you got a job to do, grab a mining head or two. Tammany and Sons. When you want some brand new threads, guaranteed to turn some heads. Tammany and Sons. For every job out in this verse, there's just one place to stop at first. Tammany and Sons.
the stress? Is the daily grind grinding you down? Do you need a reset for your mind, body, and spirit?
Inspiration yoga.
Join us at Inspiration Yoga, where our instructors and gurus will teach you to unwind, build your core, and let go of those cares.
Inspiration yoga.
Start by our studios on Crusader or Microtech and begin your yoga wellness journey with us.
Welcome back to Late Night Star Chasers. In this block, we'll bring you some of the sounds we've been hearing in and around Stanton's snowy planet this week. Sphere is one of the most popular bands on Microtech, and I can see why. Experimental, curious, enterprising. We've got two of their songs for you. Up first is Beyond These Cosmic Walls, followed by Code of Life, which is, according to what I'm reading here, sponsored by Vital Byte Labs, a wholly owned subsidiary of Microtech Incorporated, unquote. Okay, interesting. We'll finish out the evening with Thin Divide by Alice DeMarco, a song that pretty much encapsulates life in New Babbage. This is Silent J, hanging with you through the starry night.
And plains that spoke to me, mountains sharp, rivers wide, but I heard whispers from the other side. A spark, a hum, a light unseen, through the lattice of the in-between. Fingers stretched to touch the void. What's created, what's destroyed. face. 4 dimensions, I slip, I glide. Reality bends, I'm caught inside. A billion sparks, a silent roar. Doors I've never seen before. Beyond the charts, beyond the skies. A question forms, it never dies. The hum grows loud, the pull gets near. What's beyond this atmosphere? Quantum threads, they twist, they weave. Through the stars, I dare believe. Stanton whispers, pyro calls. What's beyond these cosmic walls? Chasing sparks in endless code. Patterns twist, they overload. Data hums, it pulls me near. Secrets hide, then disappear. Microtech, my proving ground. Regeneration, sacred sound. Lives at stake, I'm losing sleep. Truth's a maze, it cuts me deep. Eyes ignite, I touch the stars. Laws collapse, they leave me scarred. Breakthrough, I'll break down. Code of life, I'll claim the crown. Microtech, for lives unknown. Crack the key, I'll build the throne. Regeneration, set it free. Save the first, rewrite destiny. Rising, falling, torn apart. Data bleeds from my endless streams, they haunt my mind. Hope's a ghost I'll never find. Breakthroughs close, then slips away. Chaos reigns, I'm led astray. Clock ticks fast, the pressure's high. Microtech needs wings to fly. Cure and wealth, they intertwine. I'm trapped in loops, no finish line. Eyes ignite, I touch the stars. Laws collapse, they leave me scarred. Breakthrough, I'll break down. Code of life, I'll claim the crown. Microtech, for lives unknown. Crack the key, I'll build the throne. Regeneration, set it free. Save the verse, rewrite destiny. Rising, born, torn apart. Data bleeds from my heart. Errors sting, yet hope survives. Faint signals spark, they come alive. One more run, I'll break the wall. Like the dark, I'll save them all. Break through or break down. Code of life, I'll claim the crown.
Microtech is a world of contradictions. The people there seem almost spiritual, but their temples are Moby-Glass stores and holographic displays. They are very into wellness, whatever that is, but they work longer and play harder than any other group of folks I've seen in Stanton. But whatever else they are clearly driven and focused. I'd pick them as a potential runner-up for the Second Life Initiative prize, since Hurston Dynamics is clearly running away with it. And while Microtech may not win the overall prize, I know they are taking what they're learning and they'll come up with some new and interesting product or service to sell to the rest of us. Who knows what that'll be? Maybe a personal mobile respawn point or multiple regeneration pattern location holders? One can only hope, and I'm sure it will cost us when it arrives. Until then, keep your dragonfly upright, your gear in place, and your heart and soul out in outer space. This is Silent J for Late Night Star Chasers, signing off.
Keep your dragonfly upright, your gear in place, and your heart and soul out in outer space.